DCA adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo, Crypto Nation and DCA fam. I'm stuck on a Saturday, dude. I'm like,
You are. You got it all jacked up.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
I think you hit that left-handed cigarette way too much.
No, you want to know what it is that Mikkel threw my game off by going live the last time. It just threw me all off. I need another Saturday to make up for it.
Yo, what's happening, everybody?
What's up? It's another FA Friday coming at you with all your favorite people here. You got Chris, you got Gundy, and myself, Nemesis. Where Mikkel's famous ass is, I have no idea. He's cool.
Yeah, apparently he's too famous for us now.
I know.
But yeah, look who we got in the chat. We got Sadie. We got Jason the Tiger Osborne.
Rawr.
We got the pirate. What's
the
up?
pirate?
What's up?
Arr.
Arr.
What is up?
Arr.
Okay, all right. So for anybody that's gonna watch the replay to catch up, I want to get this out there bright and early. We heard
smash
from
that
somebody.
Like button. Smash that
Lizzie like button. I got some great news for anybody that's been
yeah.
around for a while. Guys, check it out. Right there.
Where?
In case you don't know what that is.
What? Where? What?
That's our boy Jay's new house.
Oh, shit.
Look, that's our boy Jay. For those of you that
I don't
don't
know
know
who that is, man. That's
the weatherman right
that's
there.
AI. That's AI Photoshop.
That's AI.
That's our weatherman right there.
Fucking AI bullshit.
I don't know who that guy is.
He just got into his brand new house after the fire that happened a couple years ago that burnt it down. They got it all fixed up and put back together. He said he'll have internet
very nice
on Wednesday or Monday or Wednesday next week.
That's awesome.
He can't wait to come back and say hello to all of us. But yeah, I mean this thing's looking amazing. Look at that. That is just clean. So anyway, I'm just so stoked. Those of you that helped out financially when his house burnt down, whether it was providing food, providing financial support, sending clothes to him and his family.
Yeah.
Guys, things are finally turning around for him. They got the house
Glad
back.
to hear it.
And just wanted you all to know I heard from him this morning, and he's excited to come back as soon as he can.
Hell yeah. We kept your seat warm for you, bro. So, always room for a weatherman.
That just made my day. Jay! I tried calling him. He's at work. He's like, I'm at work. I sent him a voice message and a text. I just wanted to hear you.
Man, I'm gonna say this just because I've been noticing it. So did the other guy look worse than you, Chris?
So
I'm just gonna say it like that. You know what I'm talking about.
What did you do, dude? Somebody punched you in the face?
Okay, so you remember a couple years ago when I had my face got swollen up? That's the root canal tooth.
Oh.
And I was chewing on some beef jerky 2 weeks ago at my brother's house. Not the thick kind, but it was thinly sliced, homemade. We had gone fishing. He caught the most fish, but I caught the biggest. So, I'm chewing on some jerky, and it just falls out. So I'm just like, what the fuck? So yeah, I still got it. I just gotta make an appointment
to put back on.
Yeah, get it put back on.
That's terrible.
I know.
That's rough, man.
But yeah, you guys might have seen it last week,
right? I noticed it. I didn't say anything. I was like,
I didn't.
And now I'm just like, man, does
I
the
guess
other
I
guy
wasn't paying
look worse
attention.
than you? Because like,
Well, you're looking
I'm just
small.
saying.
Does it
Yeah.
look worse than me? Hell yeah.
Be like, hey,
He's
boy,
in my stomach.
yeah. I'm gonna go get me my shotgun out back. I tell you,
Got in a fight with a deer and won.
Right?
He just owes me a gold tooth. I swear.
I wanted to go touch the horse. He only had to tell me no once.
He kicked me once, but I kick him right back.
That's right. He won't kick me again.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, dental stuff sucks, man. I hate going through all that shit with your teeth. They're terrible.
Oh, yeah. I've thought about having fun, with people until it gets fixed. But it is what it is.
Put a chiclet in there or something, and like just be like, oh, and like spit it out and be like, oh, what the hell?
Totally.
Or just walk around talking like Mr. Herbert from Family Guy,
Yeah.
and just make sure you gotta whistle. You have to whistle on like all your S's.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear you're the paper boy.
Right? Exactly.
Come down.
You gotta bring me in the news.
My brother could do that voice so much better than I can.
Oh, Herbert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God, what's his name? I forget his name. He's in the Discord, but he doesn't like say anything too much anymore. But man, he had the Mr. Herbert down for Pat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was like the way he can just roll it out was just
Yeah.
hilarious. It was just like it'd leave you in like he'd just turn it on and off like a light switch, dude.
Well, now I don't have to worry about maybe like a cigarette falling out of my lip. I can just
Yeah,
stick it
just
right there.
right, the tooth.
It just holds on to it nice and tight.
Yeah.
I mean, it works because it is on your left side. Your left-handed cigarette.
Yeah, for the left-handed ones.
So
Yeah.
is Mikhail still working?
Is Mikhail still at work?
Is he still like yeah, I thought he was away working.
I have
But then
no
I
idea.
saw like the thumbnail this morning. I'm like, well, maybe he's home.
Yeah, no idea. No idea.
Mikhail, if you're out there, sign off. Sign off.
Where are you?
Fire trees. Why you wanna burn Christmas, Sadie?
Hey man, those are the best trees to burn, dude.
Yeah,
Fire trees?
Oh man, dude, it smells like pine and it's awesome.
That sounds like a recipe for another lost house.
Yeah.
I'm not saying doing it in your house.
Oh, too
you
soon?
burn the pine trees outside, but man, it smells awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, man. It's like if you have a bonfire.
Pine trees smell amazing.
I know. You take all you have to do is you have a bonfire in your yard, and then you just pop one pine tree log onto it, and your fucking fire smells amazing.
That and mosquitoes run away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be burning those poisonous citronella candles. You don't want to be breathing that shit.
No.
Yeah. Believe it or not, a lot of bugs don't like the pine and cedars.
What are we breaking
don't.
today? That's a good freaking question. Anybody break anything today?
Haven't broken any records.
No. I broke a record for how many hours I could be awesome in a day.
Right.
No broken.
I broke a record on how many
no broken
songs I could
bones
make
either,
with
so
Suno.
That's a good day.
The only thing I've been doing today is like just kind of advertising out, my auto repair service.
Yeah, the hot rods part of crypto and hot rods.
Right.
Shameless shell.
And then after that, I started harvesting some worm casting.
Worm castings. Ooh.
For the root vegetables or
For everything.
everything? Nice.
Everything. You put And that's like using mama's goddamn hot sauce. She puts that shit on everything.
Yeah, I always like to get the mix with the worm casings, and it works pretty well. It's like pre-fed.
So I don't recommend anybody to ever get worm castings that come pre-packaged and shipped to you, bought at a store.
Hey, real quick in the live chat, tell us if you guys can hear Nem very well, because he's kind of low to me, and I just turned up my volume, and all I hear is my fans.
I don't know. Oh, hold on here. Let me see. My audio is pinging pretty good, actually. I can see my audio feed on OBS, so that had to be just a you thing.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. You know,
yeah, that's
tell us in the live chat how he's coming in.
like,
yeah, Nem is low relative to me. Okay.
Breaker 19 over.
Yeah, because Gundy, you sound really, good in the earphones.
Oh yeah.
See here, my audio.
I
mean, we can hear you. You're just quiet as hell.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's kind of weird. I mean, your guys' audio. Yeah, you guys are like level to me.
Okay.
No, nobody's hired anybody else on my audio feed.
Maybe he was just like speaking a little bit less projected, and it just kind of came off low.
I have no idea, no clue.
The tiger says you're glitching here and there. I haven't seen him glitch any, so I don't know. They're shadow banning you, Nem. Just you.
Right.
It's for drinking them pink lemonades.
I know, man. They're so delicious. Mike's hard strawberry lemonades, man.
Yeah, I like the cranberry lemonade. So
Yeah, see, Jason Tiger Osborne says Nemesis is glitching here and there.
Glitching, chick, max headroom style.
I have no idea what it all about.
How can you not know? Your GPU,
it's
Jesus.
Friday.
It might need my
We need an
computer might
announcement
need a
this early? I don't know.
reboot or something. Maybe something they like loading up.
Loading, like your pants after you thought it was a part.
I see that my video is glitchy a little bit here and there, but it's like the audio is fine. It's just the video is a little glitchy for whatever reason. That's probably my computer needs a reboot.
Yeah, I think it's your computer because you are not as loud as you were last week or any other week. To me,
I don't know. According to the audio side of things, I'm just the same.
Oh well.
Either that, it might be something to do with Zoom. It might not even be me.
Maybe.
Dun, dun.
Loading.
What's the odds that it has nothing to do with me?
Loading.
YouTube shadow banning us right out the
No,
gate.
Zoom,
We haven't even
Zoom.
talked about anything political
Please shut down your
or controversial.
Reboot your system. Thank you.
Right? I don't know, man. Everything was running just fine on my computer earlier.
Unless chickens and worms are considered controversial.
Have a nice day. So how's the chickoons doing over there? Are they doing good?
All they're doing just peachy.
Yeah.
They laying out delicious butt nuggets.
You getting all those delicious butt nuggets? Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love 'em.
I'm gonna be harvesting some carrots this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. Your root vegetables coming in finally?
Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna be harvesting my first sweet corn.
Ooh. Non-GMO corn. That's very rare these days, everybody. Very rare.
Your sweet corns are all non-GMO. There are no GMO.
Well, if it's true sweet corn, yeah.
Yeah. The only GMOs that are out there are feed corn.
Yeah.
My favorite corn is Silver Queen corn. You ever had any? Are you growing any of that?
No, I am.
So Silver Queen, for anybody that doesn't know, the corn is white. It's not yellow.
White.
Right.
It's sweet. It's sweeter than the yellow corn.
I'm doing a what they call a mix, where it does the white and the yellow. And it is a specific variety to Gurney's. They're like a farm that's out of Indiana, and it's called Got to Have It. I was like, I looked at it, I giggled, I was like, all right, sold.
Yep, gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
I gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Right.
Best name ever.
Right, gotta have it.
Gotta have it. Shut up and take my money.
Right.
What?
So I knew that, like, I knew I was gonna be having issues with my ground, because it was like brand new ground and stuff. So I knew that my germination was not gonna be the best.
Yeah,
And
it's gonna take a couple life cycles.
Right. We've had some pretty gnarly windstorms coming through too, and I was surprised that anything tried to survive during those windstorms. But one of the plants that blew over, it busted open one of the corn husks.
Oh no!
And it is fully pollinated. So I was like, it might be a waste, but it was a sacrificial waste to let me know that we have pollinated it properly. Because we don't have enough of them in because they're wind pollinated.
Yeah.
You can plant a lot of them densely.
Yeah. They just, hang out with each other.
So now I know what to do. Next year, we're going to plant them in a different spot, and I'm going to plant a big old bunch of them.
Are you doing the Three Sisters gardening style?
Yep.
Excellent.
I've got a bean, a squash, and a corn. If you don't want to do corn, you could substitute corn with sunflower.
Yummy.
Oh. So for those of you that don't know the Three Sisters method I just mentioned, it's where you use those three different types, and each plant takes something out of the soil, another plant puts it back into the soil, and so they rotate and they support each other.
Kind of,
growing.
Sorta. You're using the squash as your ground cover to suppress a lot of the weeds. You're using a bean to kind of help with like nitrogen fixing. But I'm gonna sit there and say no to that. And what you're trying to do with the bean, and it's like what a lot of people, traditional farming would tell you, it's to put nitrogen in, because all traditional
before
farming
the traditional farming where they were saying put nitrogen in, they were saying what you want to do is you want to rotate the crops, like if corn's in this field and put squashes in that field and beans are in, rotate them every year. That way you don't destroy the soil.
It wasn't even about
but
destroying
Three Sisters
soil.
method, what it does is it prevents that from happening, period. So you don't have to rotate.
No. And a lot of that is actually, like, I've been sitting here learning about the living soil stuff. If you're not going to be paying attention to the crypto market, you might as well be paying attention to the food that you're about to eat. Your
as I'm chomping down on a bacon double cheeseburger,
right? So I mean,
from
if
Jack in the Box.
there, if you're gonna look at nature plants the same thing in the same spot year after year. There's nobody going, oh no, Harold, stop, we gotta put that 10 yards that way this round, guys. What
we
the
gotta
hell
move the
are
pine
you
trees.
doing?
The pine trees can't stay there anymore.
No, the pine tree can be there, but that tomato plant, we gotta move that over. It's gonna die. No. So nature plants in the same spot year after year. All these little pests and diseases are in the soil all the time. It depends on if the sugars are in the plants to produce the defenses that would ward off all this stuff. If these plants are not producing sugars, it's susceptible to disease and bug pressure. Because the sugar, if it's loaded up with sugars, the bugs aren't going for sugars, they're going for carbon. So if it's plant's high in carbon because it's dehydrated, not making sugars, stressed out, it's gonna have problems. New ground will usually do that stuff to you too, because it's just there's like just a lot of different contributing factors. It depends on your soil. So it's like it's hard to tell people, oh, this is why you're having problems. It's like, no, all these issues are always there. But going back to the Three Sisters, the reason that it's what they don't talk about there is like traditional farming teaches you NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, calcium.
Ooh.
And
Someone say
that's
phosphorus?
not what you need to, really worry about. It's like you need to get the microbiology in the soil up. If you got compacted soil or you got that and the other problems in the soil also, then you start looking at the minerals in it. Are you
see
low on
what you just said
calcium?
right there? That's right in line with what the pirate was saying. He said in the countryside, we used to spread manure in the garden before turning over the soil. That's definitely getting the nutrients inside the soil.
Yeah.
So, okay, now
It puts
what a
the
lot of
poop
people
on
don't
skin.
realize is that nitrogen likes to just poof into the air real quick. Unless you fix it up with a carbon or a calcium, it's not going to want to stay in the ground. So with cow manure, you end up putting in a lot of carbon. I like from everything that I've been researching as of lately, to make a good living soil, there are better ways of getting a living soil up to where you need it to be. The first thing, if you compacted soil, you need calcium. Hands down. Compacted soil means that you got high magnesium, and your calcium is no longer bioavailable. And you put enough calcium in there, and it puts the magnesium in its place.
A delicate balance inside the
right.
soil.
And then once
Living
calcium balances off the magnesium and uncompacts the soil, now you start having a better penetrational depth in the soil of oxygen. If you can get your compaction down to 150 psi, down to at least 12 inches or lower, below, you're going to be able to actually have microbiology, fungus, good bacteria.
Yeah.
And that's when you start being able to feed the roots properly. It's not those nutrients that you're the PK is not what's causing plants to grow.
Playing in the dirt.
It is literally the microbiology that allows the plants to do a thing, and it's amazing.
Yeah, man. Sure.
Oh my gosh, look who decided to grace us with his famous presence. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our boy Crypto Mikel.
What is up, my friend?
That's funny. You funny.
We thought you were working, bro.
I am working. I just
Yeah.
left the farm.
Oh. Exciting.
Can y'all actually
How was
hear
the
me?
birthday?
Yeah, we can hear you just fine.
Okay.
But what are you driving?
Yes.
No.
So you
YouTube's
talking
not-
about
no,
the?
YouTube's not driving.
no, I'm not driving.
Which farm are you talking
They don't do
about?
that. We don't do that here.
Texas.
Oh, nice.
Okay. All right.
Deep in the heart.
Are you going back to the hotel right now then?
Yes.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right. Well, you keep your eyes on the road, okay? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, no, he's not driving.
telephone,
Not driving.
you don't have to look at the cell phone.
I'm not looking at the cell phone.
I mean, we couldn't tell if you were anyway, so it's okay.
No,
We're
it's
just
like
glad that you're here.
Yay.
Thought you got invited to so many conferences, you forgot about us.
Yeah.
lies.
Oh.
I know you're like one of the cool kids now. We're not.
I know, right? Take us with you, bro.
Right? I thought that don't they know this is a package fucking deal?
Yeah.
Funny.
We roll deep
I did
together.
share earlier, like first thing in the stream, I did
family.
share our boy Jay got his new house. So I know you saw that news in our Discord.
I
Yeah.
still say that's all AI generated. I don't believe it.
That wasn't
believe
really
it's
Jay.
actual.
That was just like his head from like a live stream. He like put him on some guy's body, and
Right,
Chris
right.
is just trying to get our hopes up. This is just all ruse.
Right. Chris
I
does
mean, I
play with the
remember
AI.
back when the pictures, like he showed us the pictures of like the place being burnt down or whatever. I seen the picture earlier and I was like, oh, I was like, that's his actual kitchen. I said, dang,
Yeah, they rebuilt the house.
Yeah.
yeah, fucking upgrade, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Make sure not to put in these
I mean,
silly
took him long,
fans in that.
took him long enough to rebuild it.
Ooh. Well, you know, most
year
of
and a
it was
half?
probably in litigation, and then you got to get permits and shit. So
Plus, probably insurance was involved.
yeah, litigation for
Their
insurance
insurance
probably
was
took
involved. It took fucking
forever.
forever.
Yeah, they don't care you don't have a house. They don't, you know, they still move at the speed of slow ass.
Yep.
They're
You better
moving
pay
at the
when your
speed
stuff's
of
due, but I'm
how
not paying
much
you
money can we save and not pay?
Yep.
Right, they fine you faster and then they pay out.
Mhm.
Facts. Those are facts.
Miss a payment in a week, you're cut off.
Oh, for sure.
The second you ask them to freaking pay up, they're like, give us a year.
Yeah, they'll take your firstborn and be like, that's just the down payment.
Right.
You got to give us time. We got to make sure that it's actually true.
We have to get multiple quotes here. You know, make sure that
Investigations to make sure that it wasn't, arson.
right, because this happens all the time. It's sad that it actually does.
Is it?
I ain't gonna lie, fellas. I'm beat. That was like a 15-hour day.
Wow, dude. That's cool.
And it was hot. A cold front came in and graced us with some showers. Oh, it was like a grace of God. Temperature dropped like from in the hundreds to like the 70s, like immediately, and I was like, oh,
Thank
praise you.
Yeah. Thank
I was
Jeebus.
like, now it's nasty and muggy, but
Yeah.
not 100 degrees out.
It was
there.
really nice though, right after the rain for a little bit. Really nice.
Yeah.
Then it started heating up.
How did the farm take the hurricane?
The farm was down for a couple days. The power was up before the internet, and they've been having a lot of internet issues since the hurricane.
Wow.
I think today the internet went out like 3 times. It just keeps going out.
Dude, when you have a whole entire farm, you know, that's a hell of a no bueno.
Yeah, we
All hands on deck over there probably, huh?
Yep. I know when I was driving down here, I was going through some of the towns, and there was like one town over, man, and it
was blacked out.
It got wrecked.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang. Like coming through, you're seeing all these like gigantic ass trees that are falling over, and you're like, that's a
Like
big tree.
huge 100-year-old trees and shit.
Yep.
Are they big ones? Like really big?
Oh, like really big. Like you can't even put your arms around them, kind of big.
Yeah. Old trees, been there for many generations, you know. A couple 100-year-old
Yep.
trees. Yeah,
Man,
I always
yeah.
like seeing the really old trees in like in the middle of a neighborhood because you know, like they just pick that one. They're like, you get to live.
Yep.
You can survive. It's okay.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, smash that like button and throw some FAs in the chat. It's almost time for an announcement.
That's right. What are we gonna do, Chris?
Oh, no, it's nice.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I don't see any FAs yet, so
Oh,
maybe nothing.
You want to know what we can
oh,
get everybody excited?
Sadie wants one.
I can get everybody excited for an FA.
oh yeah. What's that?
So
What's that?
I got this conceal box. I finally got
Oh.
it back after
Round
dealing
two.
with a small little RMA issue after it came through customs.
Oh, what happened?
Ooh.
The customs took it.
Customs happened.
Yeah, customs happened. They took shit apart,
What?
and it was broken.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Took it
Like, what's
apart.
in here?
Took it
I'm like,
apart.
oh,
but I
gross.
got it back, and the guy, my man over at Nodes and Bits,
Yeah.
sent it back, and it had something old school in it.
Uh-oh.
It had something old school. It had a Conceal Network shirt.
Oh, nice.
Yo.
I was like, what did you leave in there? What was it? What was it?
We got FAs in the chat.
So I now have an original Doge Lord Conceal Network shirt.
Nice.
Oh, what?
Swag king, Swag king.
Got the Doge Lord tag
I
and
wasn't
everything.
even expecting the shirt in there. I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, what the hell
Just
is
tool it
this?
around.
I flip it over. I'm like, oh, that's too funny.
Good thing you opened it before you started.
That is
pulling it up.
awesome. That is awesome. You got to show that off next live stream. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the announcement. To all you sexy motherfuckers, DCA Adventures rated F for fucking awesome.
Oh,
Yo.
yeah.
Oh, look, I'm in
It's
the
so hard to
daylight
do my F's now. It really is.
now. Streetlights.
All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. My two front teeth.
I'm only missing one. I'm only missing one.
As Homer Simpson would say, you're only missing one for now.
Oh, man.
The Simpsons predict all the world.
I know, right?
Sadie sometimes says, when's the Southern announcement coming? Well, Sadie, we're going to do one just for you right now.
Right now.
Right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, DCA is rated F for fucking awesome.
Well, it depends on what kind of Southern. I mean, you get that like
Oh, but that was
you
not
can do that
Southern, but,
Louisiana like kind of.
It's been a while since I've been in North Carolina, okay? I haven't heard a Southern accent in
North
probably
Carolina?
about 20 years.
No.
You consider that Southern?
I grew up in North Carolina. I know
North
the Southern
Carolina.
accent.
You consider that Southern? Hell no. Hell
You
no.
consider that Southern?
That is hilarious.
It's Southern enough.
It's like, is that north or south of the Mason-Dixon line?
You gonna tell me that, boy? Tell you what?
Hey,
You're
they wore
considered-
gray.
But you
We're
gotta
gonna
do it like
cornhole us
the
drunk.
like they
South.
do in
In
like
South, they wore gray.
You gotta do it like they do it in Baton Rouge. You know,
No,
DCA
I
better.
I
They're
don't
right
do that.
there.
Norfolk, Virginia.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I can't do Baton Rouge. I've never been there.
I've only been there once.
Honestly,
I haven't had
my
enough
exposure to the
to, like,
Louisiana
break out
accent
a-
is like from swamp people.
What'd you say,
Everybody,
Miguel?
shoot them in the head. Shoot them in the head.
I need more drinks in me to bring out my Southern accent.
Yeah.
Just kind of leave it.
Oh, I heard
I
it a
bury-
little
I
bit.
bury
the
that
other day.
Yeah, most Southerners try to bury that with a hatchet. They're like, I try not to let that bad boy slip out, man.
That's
You're
right.
like, you're like, whoopsie daisy. I gotta put that one back in the back pocket over here.
I have exercised the demons.
Now, you see, the Southern language ain't exactly the most intelligent sounding language. But what you want to do is you want to get yourself a jar. You want to take that jar, fill it up with a bunch of coins. Throw it in the backyard, bury it.
Bury it. Right.
Bury it.
That's
Right,
what the
there
bank
you go.
is. The bank is out back.
That's how you're going to fight the banks.
Jars of
Don't
pennies.
be like Kamala's new VP pick and use the jar as a sperm bank and drink it.
Oh, God.
Oh, Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. You cannot make this shit up, dude. And yes. Yeah.
No, you can't just leave it there. You got to explain what the fuck are you talking about?
Not like this.
The Kamala fucking Harris's VP pick is the same person who let the Floyd Rose town fucking burn to the ground.
Okay.
Fucking years ago, fucking drank fucking like horse semen.
He drank horse semen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Gross. On live TV.
Yeah. Don't trust. Do not trust.
There are porn stars that won't even do that.
It's all about horse. It's all about tech man. It's all about that horse milk. He took it
Like
raw.
some internet ruse or like facts. Like, are they just trolling us with people or what?
Oh no.
I don't know.
Is there video?
And
of
this is the same guy, like the Trump party wants to call, what is it, Tampon Whitaker or something like that, or Tampon Waltz. He was the governor that fought to get tampons put in the boys' bathroom because of the transgenders.
boys' bathroom tampons?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, because
And was
that
letting
makes
boys
sense.
and was letting boys into the girls' bathroom if they identified as trans.
Oh,
Yes.
come on, man.
He is like the wokest version of the white Kamala.
He sounds like a damn pedophile.
It makes you question
I mean,
things. It makes
I didn't
you
want to say
question
that word
things,
out loud, because we're on live
100%.
stream. But we're not monetized anyway. You can't say the P word on live stream, Chris. They get you in trouble. They're gonna come for you.
Please. What the fuck is YouTube gonna do to us that they haven't done already?
They're gonna cry a lot and tell us we're bad, DCA.
We already are bad, and like people need to like realize that I don't care if you're very political or not, but you want 4 more years of what's already kind of train wrecked the economy and left the border open. And
they
want that
pulled the
to
pin
be
and threw the
worse.
grenade, bro. It's fucking done.
You have Kamala that has no policy that to speak of that she stands on.
Yeah,
And
she doesn't
both
have a
of them-
policy to speak of. That's
and-
the only
and
reason
they're-
why she can speak about hope and change and,
And both of them are
looking
very,
forward to
very
new
open
stuff.
border policy people. And for all of you Second Amendment people out there, she
Say bye-bye.
will go after
Bye-bye.
the rifles, guys.
Yeah, they already
She
have
has
in Massachusetts.
openly stated that she is going to sign an executive order getting rid of rifles. She is going to start the disarmament. The UN also offered to help.
Of course.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
But if you want to control the people, you gotta take their way to defend themselves.
I hope everybody's
knows
like,
that.
I'm
Those
not
are
telling you
facts.
guys who to vote for, but if everybody votes, the likelihood of Trump actually winning is pretty high. I'm just saying, it's just people to get out there and fucking vote. I'm not telling, I don't even care who you vote for.
But
Go
then the
out there and
media
vote.
will come out and say it's snowing in January or July. So, like, you'll believe it. Like, oh man, it's snowing.
But higher prices, more unaffordable housing. You know who to vote for.
Yeah,
We've already
you
got
will
4 years
own
of demonstration.
my favorite.
Yeah, the
quote
only
there
reason prices
with
are coming
all
down
this-
right now is because it's a dadgum election year. Your gas prices will go back up. I was just telling Brian before we got on stream that Chevron is moving out of California.
Yep.
Yep. And if you look at and what the news never talk about is if you follow the strategic oil reserves, they started tapping back into it.
Oh. Instead of getting fresh stuff, they're using old stuff, huh?
Yep.
That's not
Considering
good.
that e-cars are just lining up abandoned lots.
Oh yeah, but make 10,000 more. It's fine.
Oh, dude! Chrysler and Ford
Super
are already
fine.
Chrysler and Ford are already signaling that they're fucked.
You know, at the office we have like a bank of area where you can charge your Teslas, right? So it's been really hot lately. So
I bet.
I go out there and I'm like looking and I'm hearing noise. And you know what it sounds like? It sounds like an ASIC fan blowing inside the Tesla to keep the batteries from exploding.
Oh yeah.
You're like, oh, it's terrible. It's you know, you want to say be green, but you're using if you're not plugged in, you're using battery power right now to cool your batteries down because it's too hot.
Well, I mean, they should be cycling coolant.
I mean, of course, but like, you know, how is that? That doesn't make, you know, you're just using more power.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't
Take
worry,
more
but
time
at
to
least you're
recharge.
not burning you're not burning fossil fuels for it.
I mean, yeah,
yourself,
when
right?
you charge them, you have to. I don't care what
But
people say.
you're
Unless you got a
not.
standalone solar charger for your own recharge.
Man, you're not
Diesel
Johnny. We were talking about this earlier. You're supposed to go along with the green agenda.
Yeah,
You're
diesel
not
fuel
burning
runs
the
your Tesla.
the fossil fuels, so it's okay.
That's fine.
Diesel fuel running Tesla, baby. That's right.
Guys, like seriously, you just Google it. Electric car lots abandoned. Like, look at fields of cars.
This is
Yeah.
also
A lot
in
of
other
them-
countries too.
a lot of them are
to
in
be
China,
honest.
But
Yeah.
there's plenty that aren't.
China has abandoned the whole EV market.
Yeah.
China has also abandoned the whole green energy. It's kind of funny with me saying that because like there's
'Cause they make
people
all
that
the
I
stuff for
state that on Twitter and bunch of people, oh look, and they showed the new Chinese solar field that's more in their desert region.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm like, you
Yeah,
prove
I'm
to
going
me-
in my pocket.
I'm like, prove to me that is hooked up to the grid. I'm like, prove that to me. Because the one that goes across their whole mountain region, you talk to the locals, and the locals will tell you all that was put in there, for sure. It was a lot of good jobs for when people were putting it in. Great concept. Those panels, half of them weren't even hooked up, and the other half that was hooked up was never hooked up to the grid.
Ugh.
So they destroyed an entire mountain region for solar panels that never got used. And then within
Wow.
2 years, like I think 2 years went by, and a big fucking storm came through and like wrecked like 60 to 70% of the solar panels.
That's one hell of a powerful storm, unless they're using cheap ass panels.
No, it was a hailstorm going right over the mountain region.
Mm-mm.
Hail is like you get big enough hail.
Yeah.
If the hail is big
You'll be
enough,
cracking panels, man.
Yeah.
and the panels are cheap enough, because the panels that we were using, they were using like
Sure, you
nice
can get
golf
better-
ball sized hailstorms and
Sure, you
shooting
can get better
shooting
materials.
them out of
that
an
will-
air cannon
Yeah, we'll
at
withstand.
like 90 miles an hour, and the panels were fine because they're tier 1.
Yeah, they're on
No
a
cl-
mountain.
no clue what
so,
type of panels they were using in
no,
China.
You're talking
Yeah.
higher elevation. So
Tier 9.
try softball size hail.
Yeah. That would definitely affect it too. Yeah.
Everything
Really
at a
good.
certain level was
Yeah.
destroyed when this hail.
Almost size hail.
Yeah,
What's that?
they're. I mean, you gotta
Oh,
think
that's-
all the solar panels are made in China. So
We get baseball size hail like
A lot of them are, not all.
pretty often.
Majority.
But
Do
now
Walt
you're
or
telling me
Makita
that they
drill
put
bits?
that out into the desert. So, fun fact: did you know that the United States has a gigantic fucking solar array out in Arizona?
Yeah.
It lasted 2 years.
Oh no. I'm losing my,
2 years.
I'm losing my signal.
And people don't realize
Wow.
that about 2 years. You're like, what happened, right? You're like, what kind of a big storm? And I was like, wind, microscopic scratches from all the sand floating in the air rendered these solar panels useless after 2 years. They were
Yeah, because it
Yeah,
like made them like a matte
Scratches.
finish.
yeah, it was like a
Gotcha.
matte finish and didn't absorb shit afterwards.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god! So
I like,
there's a
Have
giant
you seen
solar
Jump
field that's abandoned.
Changes? Have you seen Jump Changes pergola that he built?
Got a sweet. Yeah, he's got a sweet setup
Yeah,
now.
he's got a nice little,
Dude, that
cool little
pergola is
Yeah.
that pergola is like legit, and he's got what are they called? Bifacial panels. So like if the sun hits the top or the bottom, you get
Yeah, the front or the
charge
back.
either
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
really cool.
he makes more.
It's really cool technology.
He makes
love-
more power
I love
if it's
it.
facing the right direction. But
Yeah.
at least if it's he doesn't have to like move it around according to the season, which is what's nice.
Yeah, no. And it's nice because he put it up right next to that white fence, so
Yeah.
all that sun will bounce off of that fence and charge both sides of the thing at the same time.
Right, he'll probably have to.
It was
upgrade to
genius.
Something a little bit more reflective, so he captures a little more.
Genius,
Mhm.
a mad scientist.
Oh yeah, good one, good one.
Genius.
But he might want to put something like a little bit more reflective than just the white fence eventually, just so that
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like maximizing.
But I mean, as I remember his first setup, it's his second setup's come along much now. Very good. I'm liking it.
Yeah, I was
he's
like
got a good
looking
setup.
into
Yeah,
it.
he's
and I was
constantly
like,
improving it. That's for damn sure.
I'm like, to run 260, to run 230 amp circuits, 24 hours a day.
That's a lot of panels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things.
That's
A
a
lot
lot
of
of panels. I'm like,
a lot of
oh,
panels.
I'm like, oh man, that'd be kind of cool, but that's a lot of investment.
Well, you know,
Ouch.
hopefully they're using some of this Green New Deal money, to like, progress like solar capturing
don't worry,
technology.
If it's solar
they're
capturing technology
incentivizing
from
you
the
with your
government,
own
it's usually
money.
for houses, not for projects like that.
I know they don't want you to have it because they want to have it for their control. I know it's terrible.
Right. Especially
can't
here.
have
Yeah, I know. It was
Put a
wishful
taxi on
thinking.
it somehow.
Especially here in Kirkenoise. So here in Kirkenoise,
Dude,
I don't
Kirkenoid
get to
taxes are
have. I
terrible.
don't keep any of the power. I basically get a reverse meter, so I'll be like running a dual meter like setup at my house if I do it, and it's gonna show in real time how much power my house is actually utilizing, and that's gonna get. I'm gonna get like a 2 cent per kilowatt hour credit on my electric bill.
That's not. No, that's not
Highway
a.
robbery.
That,
Highway fucking robbery here in Illinois.
This is it?
tell it in percentage how much that actually is per kilowatt hour.
Oh god, it's not even that much.
It's not a 1-to-1 credit.
No, not at all. Not at all. What you're getting charged for on average here in Illinois is about 11 cents per kilowatt hour. That's after tax.
And they're only paying 2 cents per kilowatt hour.
Yeah, 2 cents per kilowatt hour on the back.
And then they'll sell it back to you
Mm-hmm.
at full rate.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So you
Yep.
get a 2 cent per kilowatt hour credit on your electric bill. So you get a discount on your electric bill for having the panels, and then you're on the fucking hook for the panels. So you don't even get to keep. It's like why even bother having the fucking panels if like you don't even get to utilize any of the power. And if you're gonna do that, I wouldn't even be leaving anything hooked up to the grid. Like, sure, I'll have that grid tied in, no problem. There won't be no electricity being used if I had to pull the trigger on it because I just bypassed my fuse box.
Yeah, you have to be careful too, because I've seen some people taking these like battery power like jack stuff and then plugging them into your 240 from the dryer to like backfeed your house, which you can do, but you got to make sure that you shut off the power to
Main. Yep.
the main, because if you don't, you'll backfeed the grid, and if the fire department showing up your house to the quickness.
Well, it depends on where the fire starts, you know.
Well, I mean, no, they'll just send them out to look, you know, because that's like a big problem. Like, it's not a lot of times like it can, you know, daisy chain big time, have detrimental effects.
Usually generators don't push enough to go the other direction, so usually melt the wires off your house.
Yeah.
Or you blow up your power source.
Something fails before it gets too detrimental out there in the world.
Yeah. It's a misconception that people think that you could be. No, you do more damage at your own place than you would anywhere else.
If you're going to be doing solar, it's not recommended that you actually try hacking to try to, you know, scam electric companies.
They make a special switch that whenever it sees the power from one side of the switch go away, it automatically turns off, and then it signal turn your generator on. That's how like the Generac generators work.
Yeah.
That it'll actually disconnect your house from the grid, put you on generator, and then it like tries to be as seamless as possible when it does it too.
Well, that's why you gotta have like a battery system, so you can at least withstand like a 5 to 10 second lull in between. That way you would have like continuous power throughout a power loss while you're waiting for gen power, you know.
Right.
Or solar or whatever for the batteries.
You gotta make sure you're on the newer battery standard, not the older battery standard, because the newer ones last better, and you don't have to worry about as much meltdowns. They
make crazy BMS battery management systems now. Then, like really in depth these days.
Well, they have like your iron phosphate batteries. Then you've got your
those are the ones you can run to zero, right?
Yeah, and then you've got the new what is it? The POV 5s or whatever they like. I forget what the hell it is. It's like it's like the newest battery standard, and it actually like really resists the cell meltdown.
I don't know.
Because like the older style ones are
Life PO4 or whatever it is.
Yeah, the Lipo 4 or whatever.
Lipo 4, yeah. I think that's what the new ones are.
Yeah,
just remember, if you are going to go solar and use batteries are expensive as fuck.
And
if you're going to spend the money, you might as well get the best ones on the fucking market, and don't try to like let your house burn down, especially if you've got power usage.
I think that that setup that Chump has is like I think it's like $8,000.
Oh yeah, they get up there.
Majority of it was those batteries. That's the banks that were included, but they're like really nice banks compared to like his old setup.
You want to store power?
It's so freaking nice.
Yeah, he's done very well. You know, for do it yourself, for a solar project.
Yeah, two thumbs up, buddy. Awesome.
Amazing.
I agree.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I actually gotta jump off of here. I gotta wake up early as hell.
Oh,
as always.
I felt that. I still gotta get up. But I gotta be back at the place. It's like 7:30.
DCA
like,
Richard's
like
rated F.
So we've been on for that one whole.
For fucking hillbillies.
Whoa. That was rude.
What?
I want an apology.
For what now?
You damn hillbilly.
That's
you guys.
Hey, you're in Texas. I thought you'd be made of sterner stuff.
Is an Okie in Texas?
It's facts.
Texas.
Jean-Francois.
Hey man, I love Texas. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I love every time I come here. I'm like, one of these days, I'm just gonna move here.
Yeah.
One of those days.
Pick up the plan and move
there.
Sadie. It's like solar coffee.
Yeah.
I love Texas.
You dang hot.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I actually do gotta take off. You guys all have a great one, and enjoy. the rest of your Friday, motherfuckers.
Because DCA Adventures.
Oh, Techman had to
Or
say it, man.
fucking
He's like,
awesome.
Texas is only known for two things: steers and queers, and he doesn't see no
Whoa.
horns.
Whoa.
I'm just
Look,
saying. I
wow.
mean, Techman, he's like steers and stuff. I mean, I understood what he was saying.
Steers and stuff. It's funny.
I understood what he was just saying over there. I read.
Oh,
read
so he
between the
didn't
lines.
say that.
I read
you're-
between the lines.
Yeah.
I mean,
Got it.
if somebody sits there and goes like this, are you not reading between the lines?
3 fingers deep, baby.
I thought that was the
Fucking
Boy
spread
Scouts.
them.
Right.
The Boy Scouts.
Read between the lines. Techman's like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
That's what I'm saying. I know he did.
You implied it with the stuff.
And stuff. All of
Right.
us.
No,
and
he's talking
stuff.
about
That's
pew-pews.
implied.
Pew-pews. And they're gigantic ass mosquitoes that will carry you away.
Oh, they
Oh
will.
yeah.
They'll work as a team against you too.
Dude, they're so fucking huge. So I thought it was a freaking fly. I was like, oh,
It's like
nah,
little
that's
freaking
a-
syringes and
Hey
stuff.
man,
just probing you.
nothing is as bad as that when we were at the Bitcoin Benz meetup and that guy in the Lambo did 360s down the road.
Yeah.
That dude was an idiot.
Yeah, he was. Get a rental that's rear-wheel drive. It starts
rear-wheel
raining,
drive
and it's
in
a
the
fucking
rain.
Lamborghini Huracan.
And you're driving to like a podunk town in Texas, and the ground was super soft and muddy. That poor car.
Oh my god, yeah, getting
poor
there,
car.
yeah. But no, he said that he was like about what like 2 miles down the road, and he like
Yeah, he did
started
360s.
He, did a
He
360 down the road.
hydroplaned on the highway. Yeah, and spun out. I was like, fuck. I bet his butthole puckered, man.
Oh my god, I know mine would have.
I'm like, oh no, please don't crash
Even
this
with
car.
rental insurance on there, my asshole would pucker.
Please don't crash.
Right? What up? It's Geek of all trees. What up, dude?
I will never financially recover from this.
Come on, man. Come on.
Right?
Oh,
Come on.
come on. Oh, that's terrible.
Go.
It's terrible, but it's great all at the same time.
Geek.
Geek, 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 geek.
So.
Yeah, I've still got Geek of all trades little little plug box with the meter box thing.
Oh. Some old nostalgia. Is it
Oh,
in
yeah.
production?
Yep. When he 3D printed out, he even sent it with one of his stickers.
Oh.
I haven't found something that I want to stick it to yet, so I still have the
Lucky.
sticker.
I just collected stickers.
Yeah, I just don't have
I got a good collection of stickers.
I'm thinking that, well, so I should probably just start a GoFundMe thing for my dragster at this point and be like, you
Yeah.
want a sticker on the back of it? You got to donate to the GoFundMe.
$10. Get your sticker on the back.
Right. $100.
Oh,
$100.
not like this.
Man,
$200.
Dragsters are expensive,
Like-
bro. Dragsters they're expensive.
Oh, I know. You pay like 10
Spending
grand.
$100
for
in
random
just a
shit.
night and just fuel.
Right? I could sneeze $100 out just driving
Oh,
down
yeah.
there.
Especially where you're getting fuel at. If you're getting fuel with the drag strip, man, fucking forget about it.
Oh, do you put
Friends
that
don't
like,
let
like
friends
112
fuel
back
up
in
at
there?
the
Right,
drag
like
strip.
$200.
Oh my
You put-
god, yeah.
You put the 112 in there?
The 112. man.
What is that? That-
No, man. I'm a meth addict.
Oh, methanol.
There's actually in my state we have Thunder Valley, right, in Elm Noble. Well, there's a gas station right outside of Thunder Valley, and that gas station sells E85, 91, and 98.
Nice.
all alcohol free. Like, it is 100% gas, except for, of course, the E85. Yeah, because that's corn. That's the corn fuel. But
yeah.
but it's funny, and they have it right outside like the freaking drag strip.
There's
or you
one
can go into the
place-
drag strip and get your 110, but you don't want to pay 110 prices, especially
No.
right now.
It's
So
dirty.
I go like a
It's
little bit of a
240, they gotta
drive
split it.
for, I go a little drive for my Chevelle. Whenever I want my Chevelle to be just a little spunkier than normal,
Yeah.
I go take a 45-minute drive down south from me. And I fill up
45 minutes.
Yep, that's the closest gas station that fucking sells 100 octane.
100, huh?
And I usually go down there with a can with me too, so that I don't have to take the trip.
I was like, you're gonna waste it all. You're gonna waste it all just coming back.
Actually, whenever I run it,
I mean,
as soon as I get it
relatively.
in, and literally the last time I drove, I did the trip, right? I went down there with some extra, with a couple extra fuel cans, and I could tell the moment that the carburetor started eating the 100 octane, like the motor sound just, you could just tell it just
It
sounds
just cleaned
different.
right up real quick.
Oh yeah, the idle smooth. It's so much better.
Yeah.
I pull over right then and there, and I
Yep.
reset my distributor, and then I start driving, and believe it or not, a '74 Chevelle running 100 octane, I get about 20 miles a gallon until I waffle stomp the gas, and then then it's a whole different ball game. She drinks. But with the 100 octane in there,
$20 is $20. That's fact. $20 is equal to $20. Sadie.
like with that fuel smells better burning too. Oh my god, yeah.
Don't-
Like it.
Donate to the broke hoe fund.
Only if you take it.
Well, if you tuck it, that's what you.
Only if you talk. Hey, we leave that for OnlyFans. You want to sign up to my OnlyFans
Yeah.
account?
Central Texas. Yeah, Central Texas. Pretty great. So I unlocked a shortcut, Sadie. I'm unsure of what happened. Right. So my drive normally takes me like 7 to 8 hours. Right. Sometimes it takes me like 9 hours. But I'll stop a few times in between. Right. But when I drove down, I was already in Texas. I was very close to the motor speedway, Buc-ee's, all of that. And my phone alerted me. It was like, hey, you can save an hour of your time if you go down this highway. And I said, what? An hour of my time? I said, what heck did I unlock? And then it took me down a different highway. I think it was 52. Highway 52 was what it brought me down. Or no, it was, 77 to 52. And never taken that way before. And I was here like an hour earlier. And I drove less miles than I should have. I don't know what happened. I'm very confused. I don't understand.
Time warp.
Yeah.
It was great.
Matrix is real, guys.
I'm just praying that, I always find that time warp. Because that was amazing. There's nothing like saving an hour.
Oh, I know. That's a lot of time, man.
You're like, what? That's a whole hour?
Like,
That's a lot of driving.
Be driving to like mountainous areas around here, and they'll be like, "Oh, you can go this way or this way," and it'll be like, you won't notice it. But it'll be like literally like.
No, it's not a DLC that he unlocked, man. He's a credit card warrior, dude, man. He fucking paid for that unlock.
Yeah.
I did not pay for anything.
Gimme.
Bullshit, dude.
Gimme.
I don't believe you.
Bullshit, dude. I wish.
You're fucking now you're part of the simulation now. I see how it is.
Yeah, every time they try to give me a shortcut, it's always like up a mountain.
I'm still broke
at 25 miles an hour.
I don't think so. I don't think you're real anymore. This guy's fake. Guy. He's a phony.
He's a big fat phony.
Texas highway is built different. Yeah, dude, it really is.
You know, the one thing I love about a Texas highway is
That's right. Deed of all trades, you're correct.
I love what I love about it is if you're on the highway and I'm behind you and I'm flying down the road, by law, you got to take your happy ass and get the fuck out of my way and let me keep going. I fucking love that. And if that's one takeaway of me loving Texas is that it's fucking state law that you have to fucking yield to the right of way. Why Texas fucking side of the roads are wider than anywhere else in the country. I love it.
He says, yeah, that sounds like
Luxury lane. So
I like Paul Trade's comment. He says, this was Mikkel's world. The rest of us are just NPCs.
yeah.
Right.
Beep boop, beep boop.
Some pretty intelligent NPCs in this game.
Yeah, adventure rocks.
Beep beep, get out of the
And
way.
then don't
Yep.
you know the simulation always has a few people that speak that know what they're doing.
There's always a couple.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's facts.
Oh show. So Mikhail, you gonna make a trip tomorrow? You gonna be home tomorrow night for Mining in the Dark?
I will not be on the army.
Oh no.
Wish. Well, I don't wish, but I wish at the same time. No, I won't be home until Monday.
Hmm. Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe
And it's
maybe
a
we
long
have a Nem and Gundy stream.
I should be around. I don't think I'll be working as late tomorrow.
Nice.
It was the only reason why I was late today is because all right, the internet went down at like the worst time possible, and then it finally started coming back up. But we took that opportunity since we had no internet. We redid a whole container, and by the time we realized what time it was, I was like, oh. It's
Get a little wrapped up in the work, did you?
And I was like, oh, I've been here for 14 hours. Oh, technically I was at work for 15 and a half hours, but I took a lunch.
Yeah.
But
oh god, League of all trades, hilarious. Talking about the Elon edition. Fucking so did you hear about
Elon editions? Oh, for sure. Getting that brain link. It was an early.
Did you guys hear about Britain that they're arresting people for offensive languages, whether it be in person or on social media? They will arrest you for that before they arrest any of the immigrants in the country with baseball bats, hatchets, and knives, attacking people, openly saying that they're going after white people.
Oh,
and they're going after people for quote unquote hate speech. And they basically also stated that they're not going to be limited to trying to indict people from other countries over hate speech.
Sadie.
And they
I would love to
questioned
the
the news reporter personally brought up Elon Musk, and that he said that nobody is above the law. So what? They're gonna start trying to extradite people from other countries? This is fucking hilarious. Good luck.
Send me a message, Sadie. I'll see exactly how close you are. Cause I'm not central currently, but I gotta move through Central Texas. I am, we'll say, near Bay City. That's where I'm at, which is very, very far south Texas.
Down there, just like
I think the ocean's like 20-ish miles away.
oh, that's not bad. Good, get some waves.
No. You're not going to the beach in Texas. It's so gross.
Is it?
Like the Gulf is nasty, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's not that bad. Not that. It probably is right, particularly now because of the hurricane coming through. But as long as no major hurricane to stir up all the seaweed and shit in the fucking Gulf, not bad. Pretty warm.
Yeah, no. You don't go swimming in the Gulf.
I've swum in the Gulf. Not a problem. There's just times of the year you just choose not to do so. And you ask the locals if that's if this is one of the times of the year you don't. If you go to the beach and there's only tourists out there, you might want to question things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, show like, what's swimming in your waters?
Right. I went out to California, went out to the beach, and it was only tourists on the beach. I'm like, I wonder why. I went out to the ocean, I put my foot in the water, I turned around, went back up to the car, and that water was like fucking stepping into goddamn ice cubes.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
like, this is fucking California.
Even like
But it was like early,
LA
it was
area,
like
it's still like
early
65-degree
summer.
water temps.
Or it was like spring still. Fucking.
Oh, no.
So that
Virginia,
water was
Virginia
still,
Beach is pretty cold.
Eh,
It's
not
what
right
time of the
now.
year?
They're not. They're about 70-degree water temp right now, I think.
Yeah, like you'll see the locals going swimming, all the way up to like November, December, depending on how north they are. The more north they are, the less time they get to go swimming. But usually, like the locals don't go start swimming because like it takes the summer before the waters finally warm up. Right, Gundy?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. All day, every day.
Half the summer before
forward
fucking
to
the
see a
waters are
message
worth
from
like
Zoe.
jumping into without fucking like your cojones turning into a mangina.
Yeah.
Look how
It's about
I see.
well, Virginia area is probably like late April, early May is when it starts getting a little bit warmer. You don't
That's
need
so
it.
weird. There it is.
But yeah, so some of that water temps like 65
Oh,
in
yeah.
early spring. You're like, oh,
Now
it's a
you
little
close to the
chilly.
equator, then it's like it's nice year round. You just either have blazing sun or it's raining.
Oh, yeah. Well, surfing and raining is kind of cool. You're already wet, so
Right, right.
Oh, dang. Yeah, it's about
Oh yeah,
3
D. White
hours.
says
Grew
went
up
to
around the
growing
Outer
up in the Outer
Banks.
Banks.
Yeah, nothing's like it was back
Yeah,
in the
no.
day. I will agree with you, D. White, on that one.
There's some if you like the Outer Banks back then, you should try like southern North Carolina, like God, what do they call those? Like Long Island, Oak Island, Brunswick beaches, all that stuff down there. Very nice places to stay, and not a lot of tourists. Like Southport area. Cool. Yes, love me some Carolina beaches, man. That's for sure. They're
Yeah.
very nice.
I hear you guys are gonna get hit with a little clipper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, rivers and creeks. Yeah, my grandfather had a what was it? A saltwater canal dock in the back of his house. It was pretty nice.
Is it a creek or a
creek?
creek?
Go out to the creek. Down there, it's probably the creek. Yeah, you're right.
I like me a good lazy river float,
Well, the Potomac that runs through DC is really cool if you're like north of it before
Right.
it goes through DC.
Nice. Oh yeah, man, get yourself some cold brews, some music, tie a bunch of tubes together, get like a little tubular city going on.
Like you were actually supposed to do that
Pass around
the other
some
week.
cannabis or something,
Legal cannabis, of course.
Right, of course, always legal.
Mm.
There's no such thing as illegal.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't exist.
Right, not anymore.
They make it illegal, so you just can't get it.
Right.
Well, I know that I want to be up here. I would love to take a shower. And
Right. I'm
Yeah.
sure
I'm kind of hungry.
you're a little
Yeah, you guys
robotic.
got
over
I,
there,
I
too.
thought about
For tomorrow
stopping to
night?
get food, and
Yeah.
I didn't.
Nothing.
What?
You guys got anything planned for tomorrow or nothing special?
I mean, as far as I know, I'll be streaming, like doing like the live stream. I don't think I'll be streaming in the morning.
Yeah,
I'll be busy.
gotcha.
If I do, it'll be probably like a short stream. I
Maybe,
probably won't stream the whole time.
Yeah, maybe Serpent can like take over early or something.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
yeah, stay tuned tomorrow, guys.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I'll put you'll see it on Twitter if you don't follow me on Twitter. But that anybody out there. But that's where I'll post if I end up actually getting to go live. Sometimes I do when I'm there.
With permission.
Like when I'm at the farm. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I have permission. Like he
Oh.
lets me. He lets me stream.
Just don't be silly.
just-
Be showing our
I
products and stuff.
know.
Right? Yeah.
You just can't show the
Right.
outside
Like,
world.
I have like my office is a good spot to stream, but with the workload that I have to do, like I don't know that I'll have like
The
a
time.
lot.
Yeah. You gotta stay busy, bro. The bills don't pay themselves.
Yeah. These are facts, man.
Yeah.
Your boy needs to make some money.
That's right. This-
All those
Yeah.
conferences are expensive.
Capitalist nightmare still runs on pocket change and paper money. So that's what we gotta
That's
use. man.
facts. Those are facts.
So, with that being stated there, guys, thank everybody for being here. All that good stuff. Definitely smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And like Geek of All Trades is saying, definitely support the farmers also, guys.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
That's right, man.
We need the farmers.
100%.
Need them.
100%. Need the farmers, need the
That's right.
miners, you guys know where to support.
We gotta get this.
I had some
rolling,
I had some
man.
local like steak the other day. Like the first day I was here.
Ooh.
I drove in and there was a guy, and he was like, they were cooking meat like right there, and it was like farm to table meat, like
Oh yeah.
bro,
Oh,
I'm salivating right now. Mhm.
I'm jealous. Fuck
bro,
you.
I was salivating while I was eating.
Dude, there's nothing like some fresh butcher beef, yo.
Right, I'm just saying, right?
So good.
So tender,
So good.
Hell yeah. And with that being
so
said-
moist.
Oh,
Moist.
oh, so moist.
So
On that
moist.
last moist statement.
That's right.
Right. With that super moist statement, give that like button a super moist smash. Oh.
Mm. Yes.
Oh, there
And
you
thank
go.
you everybody for being here.
I
All
love
the
it,
good
Jake.
stuff. Peace out. Stay savage.
savage.
And we'll definitely see you on the next one.
Oh,
Yo.
nice.
Yo.
Nice, D White.
Later.